Carats Jewelry has been a fixture on Meadow Drive in Vail for many decades, and that's thanks to the efforts of Dan Talene with 47 years of jewelry making experience. But Dan doesn't just make fabulous jewelry, he also kind of curates local artists as well as international artists, and one of those is in the studio today, April Aultman. Good morning, April.
Good morning.
So you've been working with Dan, and Dan has really been kind of your jewelry mentor for some time now.
Absolutely. So after a really successful Christmas holiday and being asked to come on TV, I didn't have any jewelry left to show, so I thought it would be a wonderful time to pay tribute to Dan and Carats and how far I've come over the last year and a half, and really talk about how Carats is just a place of education, not only a showroom. So today I brought some samples of things that you can find in Carats on a daily basis.
And it seems to me, we were just talking about how jewelry making and jewelry designing is really kind of a blend of science and artistry, because you have to know the properties of the stones that you're designing into a piece of jewelry.
Absolutely. So with a lot of these stones, some are softer than others. This meteorite contains iron and nickel, and you don't necessarily want the nickel against your skin. So as Dan's designing these whimsical creations around these meteorites, he's also conscious to make sure that only gold is touching your skin and not the meteorite.
And
so
this
that's
is
really
amazing
special.
because this is from a meteor
Space.
that came from space,
Yeah.
hit the earth, and has now been designed into a piece of jewelry.
Exactly. So I brought some samples of the actual rough stone that's been sliced in half, as well as some cut pieces, as well as finished jewelry, and that goes for the lapis lazuli here. So big chunks with bits of calcite and pyrite, the little glint of gold in there. It's cut as a cabochon here, and then in finished jewelry here. And then I brought some boulder opal samples, and this is ironstone with a little hint of the boulder opal in it, and then samples of boulder opal in the necklace. The reason I wanted to show all this is because if you walked into Carats, you could see any of this at any time. Dan would be happy to pull this out and educate you. We feel like the more that our customers know and the more they realize how special what they have is, the more they want to take a little piece of the magic home with them.
The other thing we were talking about is that Carats really has something at all price points. It's a really accessible jewelry store.
Yes. You can walk in there and you could get a ring for $60, or you could go in there and you could find a strand of pearls for $60,000, or one of Carolyn Tyler's museum quality jewelry for, who knows, the price is like endless.
Well, congratulations to you, because you sold out a lot of your jewelry over the holidays. But is your jewelry available in Carats as well?
It is. I have a case in Carats. We feature about 15 different designers in the store, so lots of different styles and materials. You could go in there and just spend hours trying to get through each little piece of jewelry that's there. So it's very special.
Well, we've mentioned that you all are located on Meadow Drive, just really steps from the Solaris, next door to Latour. But what are your hours, and especially with the holiday, are you going to be closed tomorrow at all?
As far as I know, we're going to be open 10 a.m.
Okay.
to 9 p.m. We're in the busy season and we're ready to rock.
So you're open every day?
Yes.
Not closed on Sundays?
No.
Great.
Yeah.
So everybody can find you over on Meadow Drive.
Exactly, right, coming out the west end of the Vail parking structure.
And another great thing about Carats is it's not just a gallery, but it's a working studio as well.
Yes.
So you can see jewelers working in there when you stop by.
Yes, whenever I'm in there working, I work on the bench in the bottom. People come in all the time to watch the process and see things being soldered. It's just really exciting, and we have jewelers who have been there for 30 years, and then new people learning to make jewelry that we're kind of just mentoring. You know, it's just like a line of mentors really over there. It's pretty exciting.
What a special place. Thank you so much for coming on today,
Thank you.
April. Stay tuned, we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.